Everybody, this is Shady here, and we are back with part 12 of Final Fantasy VIII. And obviously, yeah, in the last episode, we defeated Norg, who was the real person in charge of the garden, and obviously the garden is now kind of motionary. It moves, and we're sort of swimming in the water on that. And yeah, we've just got kind of control of our characters, and yeah, we're just gonna sort of just mess about. Alright, let's have a little look. Got anyone around her? Alright. Where is everyone? Oh, there's someone there. Hello. Yeah, I haven't actually shown the card game yet, so yeah, we're going to do that now. Obviously, yeah, you can just pretty much play it straight away as soon as you get a few cards. But yeah, these are the rules here. Obviously, the game is Triple Triad, a card game. This is like the main kind of mini-game side quest in the Final Fantasy series, or in Final Fantasy VIII, sorry. So yeah, we have the Open Rule and Trade Rule 1, which we'll get into a bit. But yeah, we got some decent cards now. Basically, yeah, the GF cards are good. Obviously, as you can see, we have the cards. There's 4 numbers, and then obviously, yeah, they go from 1 to 9, and then A. A is the highest rank, essentially, like, I guess, in place of 10. And then, yeah, we have sort of a 3x3 grid there. And as you can see, they placed a card, and now we have to place a card, and essentially, you need to make sure that the numbers are higher than the numbers they put down, if that makes sense. So obviously you can see their cards there, and you can kind of plan your moves accordingly. So I'm going to place thingy over here, then wait for them to make their move, and then that means I can I'm gonna place this one here, and that means I take over that card because the number's higher, and then obviously they take that one back. But I can do this, yeah, and they're going to play that there, and then, yeah, they got, okay, this is going to be annoying, because it's going to essentially end in a draw, which is not good. But yeah, we're going to put, yeah, I'm going to put that there, and then they're going to get that, which leads to a draw, and when it's a draw, no one wins anything, so we're going to rematch them, and yeah, obviously we got all our cards here that we can get. And obviously, yeah, the GF cards are the best. Obviously, I've barely really played the game so far. But yeah, you obviously, yeah, if you want like the best items and things, you need to kind of really play Triple Triad. It's kind of like the main thing you need to do in the game. Yeah, we're just going to kind of go a bit more defensive. Let them kind of do their moves. Yeah, I will set that there. Then I'll put that there. And we're going to put that there. They're going to put that there. And then I can win that, which means I win. Yeah. And then obviously when you win, obviously it's Trade Rule 1, so I can just take 1 card from them. And obviously, yeah, when it's blue, that means it's a card you don't have. I'm gonna go for Deathclaw. Obviously, yeah. And something I haven't shown yet. If we go here, abilities, we have this thing called Card Mod. Essentially, yeah, this lets us change cards into items. So obviously, yeah, GF ones and certain boss cards and character cards will become like really good items. So yeah, and obviously some of them you need multiple to make an item. But yeah, that's like, oh yeah, I just realized Squall is like blind or something, isn't he? Yeah, we'll just use one of our remedies. Yeah, I think if I'm correct, not the cafeteria. No, sorry, that's the wrong area. Yeah, we go down here, sorry. That's it. Go here. Yeah, this guy, Treppy Groupie 1, is a good person to play. Yeah, because that card there, the Earl Noyle card, the one in the middle, that's the boss we fought, obviously. That's a good card for us to get, something we need to kind of get a few of. Let's see. Okay. There we go. And we won. Yeah, so we need to get this card for a particular item. And then if I remember correctly, let's just quickly double check something. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Yeah, we need 10 of these for a particular item we're after. Yeah, it's just best to get this out of the way now. I mean, obviously the annoying thing is he doesn't necessarily always play them, or he's not necessarily gonna constantly play the card though. Yeah, so but he does play boss card monsters, which is cool. Yeah, this is kind of the irritating thing. So you kind of need to have him play the right cards for you. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna take a Marlboro. And then we're basically gonna have to like keep grinding this guy until we get the cards we need. Obviously, yeah, obviously he's not gonna have it. Yeah, this is kind of one of the best times to do this as well. Obviously you can do this on like disc 1, well, if you're playing the original version, disc 1. Yeah, it's kind of really up to you. Obviously you won't have as many good cards. You really have to kind of grind for cards earlier on. Yeah, I just find it's better to just go for yeah, let's go for that again. Yeah, I find it's just best to wait till you've got a few of these GF cards that you just get when you get the GFs. Then at least you have like some decent cards. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's got that's one of the ones I really wanted, the Quistis card. Or the Keistis card, however you want to say it. Yeah, because he's like the Treppy Groupie guy. He has Keistis' card. So yeah, it's a really good one. We've got a little defensive. And then... can win that back. Oh, it's a draw. That's annoying as hell, isn't it? Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's a bit difficult to find out who has like what cards and stuff, but obviously you can look up guides, can't you? So, but yeah, I would yeah, just suggest looking up a guide. It's kind of obvious who has what, if in a way, like it will kind of make sense. I didn't really think that, did I? Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, I'm not really thinking straight here. But yeah, you can just look up who has what, but it's kind of obvious because they kind of like, typically it's like someone who's kind of related to the character who will have the particular cards you want. Yeah, this is quite a good strategy usually, like kind of play a little defensive, bait him out a bit. There we go. Ta-da! Right. We'll go for Pigs and Wedge. I think that's one of the boss cards. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, isn't it? Watching me play Triple Triad. It's fine. There we go. He's just never going to play Keystis again, is he? Hey. Go for an Iron Giant. Why not? Obviously, yeah, that's one of the famous enemies in Final Fantasy. Yeah, we haven't actually seen him yet, but we will fight that enemy at some point. Don't worry. Yeah, it's one of the more like higher level enemies. Not getting either one of the cards I need. There we go. Hey. Yeah, Ruby Dragon. I'm going to go for that. Yeah, I think we need the Marlboros for another weapon. So, yeah, and it's just easier to have those as opposed to getting the other thing. There we go. Nice. And obviously we go for another Elm Oil, so we need 8 more of them. Yeah, this music is like one of my favorite tunes ever. It's like it's one of the video game songs that's just like, you know, eternally stuck in my head kind of thing. What should we go for? Gonna go for Blue Dragon. Or Ruby Dragon, sorry. I mean, there is a Blue Dragon in this game as well, but yeah. Don't worry about that now. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Obviously, what's his face? You have, the, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth does also have a card game as well, which is cool. There we go. Hey, awesome. And now we have the Keystis card, which will make things a bit easier. Yeah, GF and character cards are like pretty much always the best. So, yeah. I think that's another sort of boss card he's got there. The Tombury King, I think that is. Yeah, obviously if they like beat you, they get to take one of your cards as well. So yeah, Tombury King, that's actually another boss card thing that we got there. So it's another good card. Please just get the Elnoils. That's all I want. Okay. No, of course not. We're not that lucky, are we? Yeah, I can take over regardless of what he does, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hey! May as well go for one we don't have yet. Yeah, essentially, I may as well just actually explain what we're doing here. But the reason why we're doing this is because this allows us to get Squall's ultimate weapon. So yeah, I obviously I kind of alluded to this earlier, but you don't need the magazine to actually be able to get the weapon itself. All you need is the parts itself. You just need, because the magazines essentially they're just there to sort of let you know what you need to do to be able to actually get the items themselves. So yeah, so yeah, obviously we're not going to be lucky enough to actually get him. You know, he's not going to actually have the items we need, is he? So yeah. Whoa. Yeah, they're very smart and had good music. So they know that, you know, people won't mind playing Triple Triad. Yeah, as I was trying to say before, yeah, obviously one of the great things about... I know, sorry, I was trying to say that, obviously, yeah, we've had a few card games in the Final Fantasy series, but obviously Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has... thingy, doesn't it? Queen's Blood, which is awesome. Yeah, very different type of card game, but still really good. And yeah, I mean that's all I need in a Final Fantasy game when it comes to a mini game. Yeah, unfortunately, it's been quite annoying in a way because they don't. It feels like they don't do as many of these like awesome mini games anymore, like they used to before the Final Fantasy. Yeah, it was always one of them cool things they used to do back in the day, where you'd always have, you know, a great minigame. Obviously, yeah, I mean, they made up for it with Rebirth, didn't they? Because there's so many minigames that people are like, there's too many minigames. But no, Queen's Blood was like legit amazing. Yeah, I think it's like one of the best minigames I've ever made. Yeah, unfortunately with that though, there's like, unlike with this, like, you know, and with Final Fantasy IX's Tetramaster, you know, you can't just kind of play anyone or most people around the world. You have to kind of like have, you know, it's very limited to who you can actually play, which is annoying. That's kind of like the one thing I don't like. Yeah, you know, you just have a set amount of opponents. Whereas obviously with this, quite a few people around the world you just talk to, and you know, you're able to play them. Yeah, I think they. Oh. Oh my god, he's never gonna get another Elm Oil, is he? How annoying! Nice. That's a twofer. Yeah, one kind of annoying thing with this, obviously, other regions will have their own rules, and annoyingly, they'll, like, you know, they'll play, like, you know, they'll have weird rules like elemental and like random and all sorts of other things like that, which can be quite irritating. But yeah, as long as you stick within the Balam region, it's not too bad, so you don't have to worry too much when it comes to that. Yeah. Awesome. We'll just go for another Marlboro. Okay, I won't do this forever if I can't get this, because, you know, I can always do this later, or like off screen or something. Yeah, obviously GF and character cards, you only get like one of each as well, which is another thing to think about. Unlike, you know, some of these monsters and bosses and stuff, you can get multiples, so yeah. Hey. Yeah, we've got a pretty decent deck now, so yeah, we'll pretty much beat anyone right now in the game, as long as you have like the normal rules anyway. Because yeah, the irritating thing is when you have those, like, you know, mental rules, you'll have you know, it'll be a bit more difficult. Put that one there. There we go. Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, I don't even understand some of the rules you get in this. You'll have, like, with Elemental, it'll be like, you know, depending on the strength or weakness, you'll get a +1 or -1 for the stat you have. And then you'll have ones where it's like, oh, you know, oh my god, it's like the plus rule or something, where it's like if you have numbers that match, it will, like, take over other cards and stuff. I don't even understand half the time. It's like, yeah, it's very confusing. There we go. And we're done. It's very nice. I mean, obviously, you know, we don't necessarily need to get the ultimate weapon of skulls at this point. But yeah, it's just a nice thing you can do. But yeah, like I was saying, you can actually do it on... Oh my god, he's literally not going to get any more Elm Oils, is he? Yeah, we'll not worry about it. You know, I can always just do it off screen anyway. We'll try one more time. then we'll continue on. Yeah, there's also an all rule as well, which is one you can do, which is quite cool. With that one, you get all of the cards of the opponent. And then there's one where you get all the cards that you've won or something as well, which is quite cool. There we go. We'll take one of these weirdos. Okay. Oh my god, okay. I'm just getting bad RNG, I guess. But, I mean, you guys get the basic idea of Triple Try now, don't you? I mean, you know, if anyone's watching. Yep. It's fine. Yeah, we've won. There we go. No, we've got creep. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, obviously, let's quickly look. Abilities, card mod. Yeah, I've only got 2 elm oils. Yeah, you got some good items you can make here. But essentially, we need that energy crystal. Like a very good thing. And obviously, yeah, Marlborough Tentacles is an item we'll need for Keistis' ultimate weapon. Do I have thingy yet? Let's see, what are the GS all learning? Yeah, sorry, we need to learn this ammo refine. Yeah. Yeah, we'll learn that. Or maybe HP. No, we'll learn that actually. Spirit Junction. Obviously, Spirit is tied to your GF, your drawing abilities. So yeah, we'll just learn that. May as well. And then yeah, we'll get that support magic from an item. Okay. That's the thing, it just annoyingly always defaults to like the rubbish thing. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Obviously, like I said, you know, we can always get this later on anyway. If we don't get it now, it's not the end of the world. Hey! There we go. I've got hole 3 now. That's where he always gets the first turn as well. Take another besom wedge, but yeah, I'll just do it later at some point, just off screen it, because yeah, it could take ages. So yeah, you guys don't want to see that, do you? Yeah, anyway, let's go for a little walk. Yeah, I think that kid has got a good card you could take as well. The Mini Mog or something, I think it's called. But yeah, it's always, you know, it's always good to go around and try to, whatchamacallit, play different people. Let's go to the 3rd floor, see if anyone's sending in, see what's going on. Oh, there's no one about. Thought we might have seen Sid. Yeah, I can't quite remember what we're meant to do at this point. I think it's a timer-based thing or something. It's like whatever the event trigger is for the next point of the game. Want some people about. Yeah, like I kind of already alluded to, you know, these older games had interesting event triggers. Hey, how you doing? Interesting looking guy. You right, kid? Hey, talk to me. How annoying. Yeah, it is weird that they just have that random door there. I wonder if that'll come to play later. Who knows? Oh yeah, I think I know. We have to go to the. I think we have to go to the infirmary. Sorry, yeah. That's where Sid is. Sorry, I just remembered. Took me a minute. Yeah, because obviously he's been hurt, hasn't he, sir? Oh yeah, that just doesn't work. Oh my god, that's just it's so ridiculous, isn't it? That decide to create this fast travel system. Yeah, I want to see him now. Let me speak to him. You right, mate? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, it was pretty pathetic, mate. Hey, how you doing? I want to make my report. I just like the idea of that being Squall's #1 priority. What's the real meaning of seed? Ah. Okay. Ah, yeah, so we have to defeat the sorceress. Yeah, there's a whole thing where they kind of really... you kind of have to look a bit deeper into it, but essentially this, like, concept of the sorceress has been around for a while. It's like this power that is, you know, inherited, but is dangerous. So, yeah, I mean, but the game kind of goes into it, you know, legacy, inheritance, these sort of things. That like, it's a big part of the theme of the game anyway, isn't it? So, but yeah, we'll worry about that later. Don't want to spoil too much for those watching, whoever would be watching those. But yeah, Sid is his missus. We'll just have to ask him about everything. Yeah, so essentially he's a guy from the Shimi tribe. Yeah, he's not quite like the rest of them, and he essentially funded the garden. So yeah, and then he decided to just live in the basement in that weird thing that he built, I guess. He kind of reminds me of in Star Wars Episode 1, even though it came out afterwards, or actually it came out at the same time, didn't it? 99. Yeah, in the Phantom Menace, the bloody Gunga, is it Gungas? The Jar Jar Binks people, they had like their boss guy. Gungans, that's it, Gungans. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's basically it. We just have to talk to Sid for a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just exhausts his dialogue and that's it. There we go. Yeah. Skull, skull. Hello. Uh-oh. Yeah, so troubles are brewing. Yeah, so now we have to go to the second floor. See, I knew we had to at some point, but yeah, just got the order wrong. Obviously, it has been a few years since I played this before. Last, so it's hard to remember some of these things, you know, with, like I explained already, you know, older games, they're a little bit obtuse at times. I mean, this game isn't too bad for the most part. You know, I think these Final Fantasy games typically did a pretty good job at keeping you on the right path. You know, they stay linear for the most part with the main story, don't they? And then they kind of open up slowly. Ah. Whoa. Yeah, she has her own seed. Whoa. They can jump all the way up there. That's how you know they're seed. Yeah. Apparently they're not bad, I guess. Yeah, you will notice that Squall just likes to pull out his gunblade whenever he can. I mean, according to the universe, this game, it's rare to use the gunblade, apparently. Yeah, they're looking for a loan. Yeah, so we have to look for a loan. I believe... Yeah, it is her, isn't it? I believe she's in the library. Ah. Yeah, obviously Renoa, I don't think has been a part of the dreams, has she? So how is she going to know who she is? That's fine. Yeah, so I believe... Yeah, I think she's in the library. I mean, I say library, some people say library, don't they? It's like an American thing, isn't it? Right? There we go. I mean, obviously it's a small place, so you will eventually find her. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, she's on her own. Can't you tell? Yeah, she can't say anything right now. Yeah. Exactly. I have enough problems as it is. I do love how he says that. I mean, it's such like teen angst, isn't it? I mean, you know, I would have said the same thing, I guess. Obviously, you know, it all makes sense. He's talking about like emotional pain, isn't he, and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, I'm making a little bit of fun, but you know, it makes sense why Squall is the way he is. But we're not going to spoil things. You will, you know, we will find out. Just want to be alone. What did she say? You're the main character. You have to, you know, take on the responsibility. I mean, I do like that, though, the way they show, you know, Squall is a bit fragile and, you know, we're seeing the burden it takes emotionally for him to have to be kind of a leader and stuff when he's kind of someone who's not really meant to be. He's kind of just thrusted into it in a way, isn't he, really? I mean, that kind of is the reality of, you know, someone, I think he's only 17 or something, but yeah, someone like a teen being made to have to, you know, take on that kind of responsibility and put that weight on their shoulder. It is a lot, isn't it? But yeah, the seed ship, I hate this thing. We'll know why later, but it looks cool, doesn't it? But yeah, nothing beats this kind of art style, man. It's so cool. It's like these PS1 visuals are the coolest ever. I mean, I know they've been slightly enhanced with the character models, but you know, it's still fundamentally a PS1 game, isn't it? Yeah, this was Baby Squall. This is kind of, yeah, he has these kind of nightmares every night. Well, I mean, it makes sense to have it in the night, doesn't it? That's why it's called a nightmare. Aww. Look at his little shirt. Hey, how you doing? Exactly. Exactly. That's actually great advice from Renault, isn't it? I mean, I think some of us have this issue at times. You know, it's important not to always be within your own mind, isn't it? In your own head. You know, obviously, I mean, I don't want to get too deep, but obviously, you know, when you're depressed, it's very difficult. So, you know, it's such an important thing to recognize these behaviors, even if it isn't depression, obviously, and you know, extend an arm to someone, like do little things like just go for a walk, you know, or you know, just have a conversation. You know, things like that are really important to people, you know. And yeah. But anyway, we'll have more. Yeah, we'll talk more about that later. That's my catchphrase. Yeah, we are crashing into this place because obviously there's no way to actually control the garden at the moment. Yeah, I love this area. This is literally one of my favorite places. Like, we're going to see it in a minute, obviously, but yeah, this would be like it. Like, you know, one of the destinations I would love to live in or visit if I could visit any Final Fantasy towns. I'm a-coming. What is it? Oh, no problem. What are the orders? Yeah, Fisherman's Horizon. Okay. Sure. I mean, that's a good way to get someone to do what you want, right? It's like, oh, you know, it's a good experience for you. I mean, my my dad always used to say that to me when he wanted me to do something from, like, you know, nip around the shops or something. He's like, you know, it's good to do things for people. That was like one of his lines, I remember. Or like, you should want to do things for people, I think, or something like that. I remember it was always really funny. Yeah, it would be like, you know, when he was tired in the evening and he couldn't be bothered, and he either want me to nip round to, like, you know, get him something or other. Are we going from the second floor? I think so, yeah. I can't remember. Probably not. I think we have to go from this way, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's always funny though when, you know, the things people will say to get their way or whatever, or get what they want type of thing. But yeah, we've got kind of a makeshift bridge here. Hey, how you doing? Okay. I like how they send this kind of like coach guy or something. He's actually got a whistle in his mouth as well. But yeah, here we go. The Fisherman's Horizon music. One of the best tunes ever. Oh my god, I love this. Yeah. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, this is kind of like, you know, this is this game's version of a Costa del Sol or whatever. Not quite a, you know, a beach town, but it's like a nice, relaxing, shore vibes kind of place. Yeah. Very strange, the way it's designed though, yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, you got that kind of bit in the center there. And then, yeah, the sort of the towns around it. Hey, talk to me! Ah. I think that was the fisherman guy who ran away earlier. Yeah, it's just like, obviously we'll see it in the world map, but it's kind of like just randomly in the yep, going down. Yeah, it's just randomly on the world map, just kind of like this, yeah, long kind of bridge area. I think it's just, I'm assuming it's just like a man-made structure they created. Yeah, it's a high-tech city. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like in between a train track or something. Okay. Let me down, for God's sake, shut up. Yeah, such a great tune. I mean, the soundtrack of this game is amazing, but yeah, this is like an absolute highlight, isn't it? Yeah, he thinks he's being funny. Like messing with him, thinking like, yeah, I just teleported or something. Oh, man, I just love like writing like that, just silly little, you know, quirky characters like that. One of my yeah, get taste your own medicine there, Squall. One of my favorites is a game we're going to get to eventually. Enchanted Arms has some really great writing with NPCs and also just amazing names. Yeah, I will play that at some point. Yeah, it's a really fun, good, bad game. But anyway, we're going to call it for this episode. As always, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. In the next episode, obviously, we're going to kind of speak to the mayor of Fisherman's Horizon, see what's going on. And yeah, hopefully we can get the garden operational again. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one.